ExploreOkoboji.com. It's time for volleyball tonight. I'm Hank Ambrose with you with your play-by-play coverage. We have all video coverage on YouTube at Explore Okoboji and ExploreOkoboji.com under the Sports tab, powered by Premier Communications. It's the Okoboji Pioneers of 3A volleyball in Iowa, 12-8 on the season, 0-3 in conference play. Heading to Sheldon, the home of the Orange and Black, the ORABs, 10-12 on the season and 0-2 in conference play. I think this is going to be a really tight battle tonight. We're going to go ahead and get started soon with our pregame show since they are already getting ready to go live down in person at the home of the ORABs. Let's start our pregame show brought to you tonight by Lakes Regional Healthcare and online at lakesregionalhealthcare.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Some leaders for the Okoboji Pioneers. Leading the way in assists goes to Alexa Christoffels, 372 heading into the matchup tonight. That's 7 per set. The junior has been phenomenal so far this year. Leading the way in kills, Celeste DeVos. She's hitting at a 17.8 percentage and averaging 2.8 kills a set. In blocks, it goes to Grace Lehman, who has 30 heading into tonight. And for digs, Riley Meyer, 141. That's 2.7 per set. We're going to take a break for the national anthem and be back with more coverage coming up in just a little bit with Explore Okoboji.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
And we are back to volleyball at the home of the ORABs. Sheldon, I'm Hank Ambrose with you with your play-by-play coverage tonight, flying solo, except Rachel's running the live stream. Thank you so much, Rachel. Rachel's first official live stream is tonight, setting up everything on her own. Rachel, you're doing a great job. Thank you so much. We have all the coverage on YouTube at Explore Okoboji at our handle there, and also on our website at ExploreOkoboji.com under the Sports tab. Be sure to go back and watch all previous live streams at both of those locations as well. And we're about to get started with our very first set tonight. Okoboji is wearing that fantastic maroon ready to go tonight over on the far side of your screen. And Sheldon, they're in the white and orange tonight. I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsors of the broadcast as well, especially those diamond sponsors that were with us right at the beginning there between Lakes Regional Healthcare, Central Bank and Insurance, United Community Bank, and Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, as well as Premier Communications. Thank you so much for being with us tonight and all season long for all of our area sports coverage. We have a full slate of sports heading into this week. We'll be talking more about the broadcast schedule as we progress throughout this broadcast tonight. And it is true, you can even pull us up on Roku if you have the free YouTube app. Be sure to do that, and once you get into the YouTube application, be sure just to search Explore Okoboji, and we should be the first thing that pops up. So if you want to watch us on that big screen at home, if you've got a smart TV, feel free to do so. And at that, it's time for the first serve coming in from the number 4, and it's going to be good for Jada Kamstra, the senior, and first point will be awarded to the ORABs. It's been fun to watch Okoboji this season. Last time I saw them perform was during the Battle of Dickinson County when they took on Spirit Lake and bested them for the first time in 12 years, I believe, is what I heard from sports director Scott Nolte. Head volleyball coach Ashley Lindquist has done a great job at building her girls, getting them ready for this season. They've been super fun to watch. Another point going to be awarded to Sheldon, and they come out fiery. 2-0 the score. We'll get to your starters in just one moment here. Another score, it's going to be an ace, this time for Jada Kamstra. 3-0 early in favor of Sheldon. Some starting lineups I see tonight for the Okoboji Pioneers include the number 11 Paige Corunda, Kylan Loken getting the start tonight, as well as Alexa Christoffels, the number 2 Riley Meyer, also Adeline Plotty, and one more I'm missing here. Oh, there it is. It's, of course, the number 8, Celeste Voss, who we were just talking about being the kill leader tonight. How could I leave her out? Okoboji getting their first score. Good defense put up in that fourth scrum there. It's 3-1 now in favor of Sheldon. Sheldon, the white and orange. Nice touch over there from their left winger as they get it right over the net. Okoboji going to have to return it. Meyer with a no-looker. Here comes the attack. That winger's tall over there. A lot of length, and she's going to slam it home for another kill. It's her second of the match so far. That's Abigail Van Beek. Van Beek is someone who I recognize in basketball. I believe they have another very talented sibling that does the same. She's going to be a dominating presence over on that left side winger spot for the rest of tonight. Another score, this time going to fall in favor of Sheldon. It's 5-1. 5-1 the score. Serving now is the number 3, Taya Sudbeck, another senior. There's a point going to be awarded to Okoboji, making it 5-2. Seniors over on the Sheldon side include Aubrey Erks, Taya Sudbeck, Jada Kamstra, as well as Abigail Van Beek. That's 4 seniors. And Okoboji, with how talented they are, believe it or not, they have no seniors in the varsity lineup this season. There's a score for Okoboji, going to go off the fingertips of Sheldon. Serving now is the number 13, Katie Jensen, the first sub in for today. 5-3. Looking at some of the physical stats here, Sheldon just does have a height advantage. They do have a couple girls over 5'10", 5'11", and even 6 foot tall. A sophomore standing at 6 foot tall, Aspen Van Hollen, we may be seeing later tonight. I see her now over on the bench for Sheldon. The tallest Pioneer I have listed is a 3-way tie between junior Grace Lehman, Paige Corunda, a junior, and Charlie Rabel, a junior, all listed at 5'10". Meyer tries to put it over the net, but double hits, and it's going to go back to Sheldon. 7-3, and back to serving is Jaya Paulson, a junior. We'll be taking a look at the Okoboji schedule from what we've seen from the Pioneers in just a little bit. Here come that maroon on the attack. Moonshot over the top, and a score for Okoboji cuts it to 7-4, and Meyer's going to go back to serve. In Okoboji volleyball, in their most recent contest we've seen, they most recently lost 2-1 against Rock Valley over at the HMS tournament. And they actually went head-to-head against Sheldon during that same tournament, and Okoboji got them 2-0. In those weekend tournaments, they tend to go shorter and just try to get as much matches in as possible. All right, it's 8-4 now. Those weekend tournaments usually run best of 3 rather than best of 5. 8-4, Sheldon's on the attack with the new winger, and the sub-in is not going to be as effective. It's senior Jada Kamstra who's going to smack it off the net. Okoboji sets up good defense and adds another point to their tally. It is 8-5. 8-5. First serve of the night from the number 5, Grace Lehman. who puts it over the net. Here comes the return. Lehman sets up. Myers there in support. Here's a setup right over center court, and she's going to send the ball out of bounds after ricocheting off of one of the front three. Last touch by Ali Lang. It's 8-6. Okoboji trying to tie it back up. Slowly but surely. First to 25 in these first four sets, if need be. That fifth set would go best of 15. 9-6. Sheldon looking tough up front. That was to be expected. Okoboji going to make some more rotations on the court right now for the Pioneers. Adeline Plotty out there with Riley Meyer. I also see Jensen is out there with Alexa Christoffels, Paige Carunda, and one more Pioneer. That's Celeste DeVos, who just hit it there. Nice dig from DeVos. She waits in anticipation, looking for the block. There's that tall sophomore who will be blocked by the double one, Paige Carunda. Sophomore versus sophomore in that last battle. Good to see the Okoboji side come away with the point and get the service back. It's 9-7. I'd like to shout out the athletics department for the great hospitality. Really nice crew here, the athletic director and all the assistants making this involved. I know there's some construction around Sheldon High School, and it's coming together really nicely. Looking outside, got a nice parking spot up front, easy to find the place. 9-8, serving is the 14, Alexa Christoffels. Christoffels, nice. Hit it low into the back pocket. Here's a return, too strong, gonna go over to the Okoboji students section, and that'll tie it up for the first time since we were at 9-9 now. We are in the very first set. If you just joined us, I'm Hank Ambrose, and Okoboji looks to take their first lead of the match here if they can put their defense up. Here comes high, striking ball, looking for the return. Still gonna have to be crazy from Meyer. Is it enough? No. Meyer just denied short of the net. It was a great effort from the Pioneers, but that initial return from Van Hollen was just too strong to the back corner. 10-9. 10-9. Here's a serve from 13. Andy DeGroot, a freshman coming into the match. And yes, it's going to stay awarded to Sheldon. They'll keep possession of the serve. 11-9. Thank you so much to Cooperative Energy Company, United Community Bank, Consumers Lumber Company, and Northwest Bank for being some of our wonderful sponsors tonight and all season long for Pioneer Volleyball. Good defense again. 11-10. Both squads tonight have showed that they are strong up front and have showed some good communication skills too. Couple no-looker hits. Hey, there's going to be a score. Okoboji going to tie it back up 11-11. And a timeout going to be called on the side of Coach Alexander. We are tied at 11. What do you say? I think maybe let's take a 30-second break. Let's go ahead and take a 30-second break. Or a 1-minute break. Let's do a 1-minute break. We'll be back in 1 minute for more volleyball. Stay with us at Explore Okoboji.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Scott Troutman in Spirit Lake today.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
This is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist from Okoboji Physical Therapy. I've gone through rigorous training which will improve your post-surgical experience and success. Call 336-8404 and request me as your therapist after your shoulder, elbow, or hand surgery. Okoboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Explore Okoboji with volleyball coverage tonight, covering the Okoboji Pioneers, powered by Premier Communications on YouTube at Explore Okoboji, and also live streaming at exploreokoboji.com under the Sports tab. That Sports tab is so beneficial. There you can find where we're streaming live and also past live streams, as well as the broadcast schedule. We'll be looking at that broadcast schedule later on, right as we get into the next set. You did miss a few scores just coming out of that last timeout there, called by Coach Alexander. It was the first timeout called on tonight. 13-12, Okoboji has their first lead of the contest. And serving now is the libero, Adeline Plotty. And just like that, it's tied back up, neck and neck. And their libero will take it back, Taya Sudbeck, senior. She has 24 assists on the season, 1 kill heading into tonight. A very effective passer. Nice return that time from Lehman. Lehman puts up the hands to try to assert the block, but it doesn't go in favor of the Pioneers. Instead, it was a thunderous return from Abigail Van Beek. I've got 3 kills from Van Beek, all on that left winger spot, right up front for Sheldon. They have the lead back now, 14-13. We've seen 3 lead changes. Okoboji's been trailing by 1 or 2 scores for the majority of this contest. Here's a setup. Assist could be awarded for Celeste Voss. No. Good defense. The return gonna be denied. Lehman puts her hands up, and the ball comes back down on the Sheldon side, making it 14-14. 14-14, the 13 will serve this one. It's Katie Jensen, junior with 12 assists and 1 kill heading into tonight, according to my numbers. As I said earlier, your leader in kills heading into tonight, Celeste Voss with 153. Grace Lehman has 118, and in third, it's Riley Meyer with 87. Leading the way in blocks, it's Grace Lehman with 30. Meyer has 16, and Celeste Voss has 11. Leading in assists for Okoboji, Adeline Plotty, the libero, with 20. And Riley Meyer has 12. And Katie Jensen also has 12. And right at the bottom there, Alexa Christoffels, 372. A lot of the offense runs through her. She likes to sit at that center mid spot. It's 16-15. Okoboji leads. Meyer is awaiting the serve. As Sheldon comes together, talks some strategy before they get back to court here. The serve gets back, heels on the back line, waiting for the come up. This time they switch Van Beek over to the right side. She almost gets a nice touch. And now she comes back left. Here's that power swing, and it's going to score another kill for Sheldon. Sheldon staying light on their feet, keeping Okoboji light on their feet too. Van Beek has been all over the place, and she'll be subbed out now. 16-16. Who will come away with the first set? The serve back, kept alive by Meyer. Striking down is Celeste Voss, who's going to score a point and get a kill for Okoboji. 17-16. Here comes Lehman with the serve from the left side. She'll take a 1-step and doesn't hop with her feet on the ground. Back out to the left side winger. Nice kill. Ricochet in the direction of that front right side of Okoboji. So we await the serve now from 11. Emma Bunkers, 17-17. Bunkers keeps it low, nice spin on the ball. Okoboji can't put it back on the Sheldon side, at least in play. 18-17, Bunkers will serve again. Okoboji's anticipating the serve to the left, it looks like, from how they're aligned with their formation. And it goes right to the back side. Moving up front, Christoffel's gonna be denied again by the big 7, Aspen Van Hollen. Another block puts her at 18 on the season, which is your leader for Sheldon. 19-17, Sheldon starting to tiptoe away with the lead. But not if Celeste DeVos has anything to say about it. To put it within 1, it's 19-18. 19-18, and now Christoffels will serve. Back by the Okoboji student section. Over the net, waiting for the return. Here it is. Nice, Jensen. Meyer nearly keeps it alive, but it goes over to Sheldon. It's 20-18, and Sheldon is 5 away from taking set number 1. I see over on the ORAB side, it must be Cowboy night. Plenty of Sheldon student athletes and spectators wearing Cowboy attire, whether they're NFL jerseys or your classic Cowboy look. Flannel and Cowboy hat. Back to volleyball here. Nice play made there by Corunda. Corunda gonna set up. No, she's gonna fake it out. Got me. Do they get Sheldon? Sheldon with great anticipation, but not good enough to return and keep the play alive. It's now 20-19. Okoboji down by 1, gets the serve back. Celeste DeVos. Okoboji wants a rally. And nearly running into the net. Returning out of bounds and into the Okoboji bench. That will make it 20-20. 20-20. Serve from DeVos. Nice touch. Here it comes. No looker from Corunda. Waiting for it. Right over the center part. And going to be killed down. Again, it's 7. Aspen Van Hollen making it 21-20. I see coach signaling over there. Try to put an angle on your block. Be slanted. 21-20. Serve coming down. Plotty keeps it alive. Gets it back to Meyer. Meyer rises to the occasion. Here comes another kill from Van Beek. She's got 5 this set. 22-20. Van Beek has been really hard to stop. Haven't found an answer for her quite yet. 22-20. We're in the first set. If you just joined us, it's Okoboji Volleyball for ExploreOkoboji.com and YouTube at Explore Okoboji. Wow, look at this dynamic duo. Van Hollen and Van Beek, too hard to stop. Van Hollen gets another kill, making it 23-20. And we'll let you go ahead and just keep it with the crowd here. We'll take a break just from right here in the booth, and I'll check back in about 30 seconds right here with ExploreOkoboji.com and on YouTube at Explore Okoboji. Explore Okoboji, powered by Premier Communications, 23-20. Sheldon approaching set point. They have the lead just by 3, getting late into this first set. Wow, look at that precision. Put it right in the corner there. It was Plotty who had a great touch on the ball, got it right over the head of the back lineman and right down inside that backside corner. 23-21, Plotty serves now. Waiting for it, coming up. Here's a soft touch, doesn't need anything too aggressive, and it's gonna be through the hands and hitting the court, following the back of Christoffels. Set point here, it's 24-21. Sheldon can take this first one here with Taya Sudbeck, senior libero. setting up defense, waiting for it. Meyer digs it down, trying to put it up and block to close the first set. Smiles across the board from Van Beek, who finishes set number 1 with 5 kills and 2 blocks. She has been really dominant, almost too hard to beat. Gonna have to find an answer for her heading into set number 2. Again, officially 25-21 is your score in favor of Sheldon. Let's go ahead and take about a 2-minute break. When we return, we'll be talking more on the broadcast schedule for this week and explore Okoboji for all area sports, and also breaking down the rest of this one tonight. Stay with us right at Explore Okoboji.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Few things.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
At the home of the ORABs, first set went in favor of Sheldon, 25-21. And Okoboji starts his set with Plotty. We'll keep you watching right there on your video screen. I wanted to go through some other stats and things to know, and also your broadcast schedule for Explore Okoboji. So according to my numbers in varsity bound, Sheldon leads this overall series from the last decade or so, 25-5. I know for some time the program was rebuilding, and Coach Lindquist has came in, and she's done a lot of really great things for this program. This is a young and very talented lineup that Okoboji has this season. No seniors, and they've put out an impressive 12-8 record thus far, looking to make it 13 tonight. Sheldon 10-12 on the season. They've had a lot of program success in recent memory as well. So other things to know as far as stats heading into tonight, comparing both sides. Okoboji did have the advantage in overall assists, 423 compared to 392. In kills, Okoboji also has the advantage, 470 to 436. And overall kill errors, that does go over on the ORAB side, but we have not seen very many errors from them so far tonight. 295 compared to 283, which is pretty close anyway. As far as blocks are concerned, both teams pretty evenly matched. 13 and 11 per set on each side, rather 81 and 77 total. So that falls in favor of Okoboji. For overall digs, it's really close too, 640 compared to 622, also in favor of Okoboji. So you may read those stats and go, well, I could see where maybe Okoboji has the advantage heading into this one, especially after their most recent weekend tournament from HMS. They took on Sheldon and got the best of them in 2 sets where they just played the best of 3. But tonight, Sheldon with home court advantage have looked very promising. And again, they took set number 1, 25-21. Your set score at set number 2 is currently 3-3. Okoboji just served with Meyer. Let's wait in on how this plays out. Okoboji looking to take the lead here. What a kill. Celeste DeVos again. So talented. That was all power. While I have you, let's also continue to talk about the schedule for tonight. Well, this isn't the only volleyball coverage that Community First Broadcasting and Explore Okoboji has tonight, because we're also covering Cherokee at Spirit Lake High School Volleyball over on KUOO. That also got started at 7 p.m. And also tonight, Jackson County Central is at Fairmont High School Volleyball on True Country KKOJ. That also got started with a pregame at 7 o'clock. Their first serve was scheduled for 7:15, so we are a little ahead of them. In football, once we get to Friday night, Spirit Lake at Kemper Catholic High School Football on KUOO. Pregame 6:45, kickoff is 7 o'clock. Also Friday night, Hartley Melvin Sanborn at Sioux Central High School Football on Q102. Pregame 6:45, kickoff 7 o'clock. We will also be having Explore Live video coverage for that. Also at the same places you're watching this now on YouTube and ExploreOkoboji.com. Friday night also has Manson Northwest Webster at Emmetsburg High School Football on Y100. Pregame 6:45, kickoff at 7 o'clock. And with our Jackson and Minnesota stations, LeSueur Henderson at Jackson County Central. It's their homecoming night, high school football on KKOJ. Pregame there will be 6:40, kickoff 7 o'clock. And finally for football, Martin County West will be at St. James football on Extreme Country 105.7. They will also have live video coverage at ExploreOkoboji.com and on YouTube at the same channel you're on now. And if you miss any of the Iowa High School football coverage, be sure to tune in to the Iowa High School Scoreboard Show on KUOO every Friday night beginning at 10 p.m. They say it's the fastest hour and a half in all of radio, and I believe it. Those guys have a whole lot of fun bringing on different coaches, talking about the scores of the night, and breaking down all things that happened in football across, all 6 or 7 classes in Iowa? From 8-man to 5A. And for you fans of Vikings football, we have that coverage on Sunday morning as well. A reminder, Vikings play in the UK on Sunday at 8:30 a.m. That means the pregame will start at 7:30 a.m. on Extreme Country 105.7. And if you would like to check out the sports schedule, you can do so anytime you please. It's right under the sports tab at ExploreOkoboji.com. Let's get back to volleyball, folks. Celeste DeVos welcomes us back with another kill, 8-6. Okoboji is down by 2. You know, I can't say Okoboji's been trailing by 1 or 2 scores, 3 scores by the majority of the contest tonight, but I can't say they have really that many areas of weakness. I think they just have to tighten up their front 3, which will be hard to do. Abigail Van Beek has been so good tonight. I had her accounted for 5 kills and 2 blocks in that first set. And also Aspen Van Holland has been really good tonight. She wears that number 7. You can kind of see her standing right in the middle of that center part on the floor there. It's now 9-6. Serving is the 11, Emma Bunkers. From the wing side, DeVos puts it back over the net. Waits for it to come down, and it goes in front of Meyer, making it 10-6. I think the largest lead we have seen was at the beginning of the contest, where Sheldon got out to a 6-1 lead, I do believe, so a 5-score advantage. It's now 10-6. Sheldon could get back to that 5-score advantage for him. DeVos trying to save it, headed for out of bounds. It's going to go up near the backboard. Look at that return. No looker from Meyer. She is so good at that. Always knows exactly where she's at the floor. Always has a great touch on the ball. Got it to return, but unfortunately Okoboji on the second effort couldn't play well enough defense to defend the shot coming down. It's now 11-6. And 11 is back serving. Emma Bunkers goes behind the line. Let's see how she serves this. She'll take 2 steps and keep her feet on the ground. Outside to DeVos. A lot of offense running through DeVos. Is it fair? No, it goes just outside the back line. That was so close. And it looks like Coach Lindquist will be taking a timeout. 12-6. Oh, hang on. Let's park our brakes here. Let's pump our brakes. See what they're talking about here. And yes, timeout going to be taken on the Okoboji side. Let's go ahead and take it with Coach. We'll be back in 1 minute for more volleyball. Stay with us right here on Explore Okoboji.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Okoboji Volleyball and Explore Okoboji with live video coverage powered by Premier Communications. Thank you so much to Premier for being our headlining sponsor with all of our live video content. We're going to have another video coverage for HMS football. They are going to be taking on Sioux Center for Friday night. We're looking forward to that contest. Timmy P and I will be on calls. I think Rachel's going to be joining us too. I'm not 100% sure. She's nodding her head yes, but we'll see. All right, it's 13-7. Really big fan of this gymnasium. Done a great job. The orange pops. The floor looks very clean. And we got a good atmosphere tonight. Shout out to all the friends, family members, classmates, teachers, and coaches for coming out supporting these student athletes between Okoboji and Sheldon. ORABs have been on a roll. Now it's a 14-7 lead. Aubrey Yerkes will put it over the net, awaiting for the return. Meyer with authority. Makes it 14-8. And also thank you to Okoboji Motor Company, Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, State Farm Insurance, Bank Midwest, and the Eye Care Center for also sponsoring this coverage tonight. 14-8. Oh, going high off the ceiling. And Okoboji weighs it down. Here comes Meyer with a soft touch. Soft serve. Still in play. Nice dish. Still alive, DeVos. Look at that athletic play. Meyer keeps it back. Lehman awaits for it. Block coming in. No. Gets between Lehman and Plotty. And another kill from Van Holland. When the thunder rolls, my goodness, does it boom. Between Van Holland and Van Beek, I know I've said it a lot, but now the dynamic duo has checked into the contest, standing side by side. They are so good and have accounted for the majority of the points tonight for the ORABs. 15-8. Here comes the orange and black. Van Beek, went for the power there. Her primary skill, and didn't use enough finesse. It's going to die at the net, making it 15-9. Okoboji will set to serve again, this time with Katie Jensen. Looking for that first ace of the set from Okoboji tonight. Does Van Beek relinquish herself? No, this time she goes outside the line. 15-10. Back-to-back errors going against Van Beek. Okoboji looking to use it to the best of their ability. Nice. Get an ace. Great serve from Jensen. She's got 3 in a row, making it 15-11. Okoboji down by 4. You can see on your screen there that first set went 25-21 in favor of the ORABs. The setup over the middle. Van Beek again. Trying to feed her. No. Denied by Plotty. Plotty sets up Meyer. Meyer waits. No, Plotty's there. Oh, and Plotty missed her footing. It looks like she thought the ball was going to come in a little sooner than it did. Instead, it went just a little over her head. Her teammate's going to give her some support. Going to be frustrated after not being able to corral that hit coming in. It's now 16-11. Plotty will get the touch there, and it rifles out of bounds, making it 17-11. The Librero, Taya Sudbeck. Look at that. That was a dead bird. No rotation on that last serve. Almost got Okoboji. Instead, it'll get Sheldon. Sheldon has gotten a little loose these last few points. They've allowed Okoboji to start to inch forward. Still got a journey to tie it back up. It's 17-12. Meyer, nice serve. Puts it on the net. Can they get it back over? They do. Setting up outside. DeVos, no, but out of bounds. DeVos with the precision to put it down low and too hard to put it back in an accurate field for Erks. 17-13. Here's Meyer again. Look at Meyer. Great arc on the ball. Coming in hot. Van Beek. Nice save. Jensen goes outside to Christoffels. Christoffels sets up inside of Lehman. Lehman scores for Okoboji. 17-14. Okoboji has twisted the ignition and they're revving up the engine. Starting to get back into this thing. Can they keep rolling? Okoboji, oh, ace? No. I thought that was oh, that's unfortunate. That's going to go in favor of Sheldon. Man, I swear that hit the floor, but the judges have a better view than I do from the crow's nest. That Meyer going to be awarded with an ace there. 18-14, Okoboji gets back, awaiting the serve. The setup outside. DeVos kills it. Puts it within 3, 18-15. Now Lehman will go back to serve. Lehman is so fantastic up front there. Now she's going to be working as a back defender. Working deep. Meyer to Christoffels. Christoffels shuffles to Corunda. Corunda will be denied. No. In fact, it's going to go against Sheldon. I spoke too soon. 18-16. Okoboji keeps the serve. Lehman puts it to the back pocket on the left side of Sheldon. Van Beek succumbs to the wall. Corunda is starting to light a match with a little help from DeVos. Buddy. 18-17. And now Coach Alexander of Sheldon will take a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with the girls down on the floor. We'll be back in about a minute right with Explore Okoboji. Stay with us.
Host your next unforgettable event at Parks Boat Club. Perched above Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe, this stunning venue offers breathtaking lake views, top-tier accommodations, and a culinary experience that will wow your guests. Whether it's an intimate gathering, business meeting, or a grand celebration, make your event extraordinary. Choose Parks Boat Club.
Walker Insurance in Arnold's Park supports all area students. Your hard work and dedication shows in and out of the classroom. Chris and the entire gang at Walker Insurance is cheering you on. And if you are shopping for insurance, stop in or go online to walkerarnoldspark.com for a free quote.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Explore Okoboji.com and on YouTube at that same site. 19-18 is the score. Sheldon leads by just 1. Here comes a serve. Riley Meyer gets a touch. Okoboji looking to complete the comeback. Uh-oh! Looked like a lack of communication between the girls up front. Going to lead to a score for Sheldon. Okoboji's going to want that one back. They've made it so close again. At one point, they were down by 7 this set. It's now 20-18. Diving and setting up her center mid. Karunda cannot score. 21-18. Sheldon, they've just given it to Okoboji. And Okoboji, back-to-back errors. Oh, there's an error there. Right at the net for Paulson. Okoboji will get the serve back, 21-19. Pioneers have had momentum. Can they complete the comeback? Can they tie it up at 21? Down by 2. At the line. Oh, just over the line. Out of bounds. Last serve came from Karunda. 22-19. Sheldon will try to close it with Emma Bunkers. Bunkers has been effective serving this ball tonight. T formation, waits for it. Okoboji with Meyer. Returns over with Karunda. Karunda sets up for the block. Off the fingertips, Meyer with a great save. Gets it over the Sheldon side and out of bounds. What a save from Meyer. And to put it in a predicament too tough to handle for Sheldon, making it 22-20. Got a great energy from the crowd tonight. Okoboji student section starting the clap, starting the chants. Getting the Pioneers. Get it back. With the last serve was DeVos. Awaiting outside. Just over the line, making it 22-21. We are within 1. Could we see the first tie since the beginning of this set? And we will. 22-22. With a spice from DeVos, and a timeout will be called. I don't want to miss any of this action because we don't know how quick they're going to get back to the field of play here, so let's just stay right here in the broadcast. It's 22-22. Just saw Coach Alexander of Sheldon take a timeout. Okoboji has been on a fantastic rally. At one point, they were down by 7 scores. And while we have you, thank you to our wonderful sponsors of the broadcast, including Dr. Craig Newell Orthodontics, Lakes Regional Healthcare, Central Bank and Insurance, and Karsten's Financial Group, among many more, for sponsoring the broadcast tonight and all season long. For Okoboji, Spirit Lake, HMS, Emmetsburg, Harris Lake Park, and more. 22-22. And Okoboji will serve with DeVos. Chance to take the lead. Great save from Kamstra. Awaits for it. Plotty sets it outside. Coming in hot. And yes! Okoboji takes the lead back. That time it was Loken. 23-22. Right, the hot hand of DeVos. DeVos, too hot, over the line, makes it 23-23. Wow, if you were hoping for a great match tonight, you sure got it. It's 23-23. Got to win a set by 2. Meyer returns a favor. Here's a setup. Over the middle, denied, still going. Is it outside? Oh, yes it is. Just outside the line, and Okoboji at set point, 24-23. Plotty goes back to close set number 2. Can she do it? The underclassman, sophomore, over the net, sets it up outside. South return, keeping it conservative. Meyer with a deadline drive, right over the net. Here's a setup outside. Denied, still alive, still battling. No looker, going back to DeVos. DeVos, Christoffels, down low, Lehman. Lehman with the last touch needed. And Okoboji completes the comeback and set number 2. That's why you always fight, fight, fight. 25-23. Wow, what a match. We're tied at 1-1. We're going to take about a 2-minute break, and when we return, we will be ready for set number 3 right here with Explore Okoboji.
Cooperative Energy is more than just your local energy provider. They're a 6,000-member strong co-op that believes in empowering people and possibilities. They're proud to support their local schools because they know strong schools build strong communities. That's why they're investing in the future by encouraging youth to get involved, give back, and grow right here at home. Cooperative Energy Company, proudly powering the community today and tomorrow. Learn more at cooperativeenergyco.com/community.
Cooperative Energy, service, value, and trust.
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
Breakfast classics served with a side of Okoboji tradition. O'Farrell Sisters has been perfecting your favorite morning meals since 1949. Breakfast done right, all day, every day, with lunch starting at 11. Open Thursday through Tuesday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. O'Farrell Sisters on Lakeshore Drive, where memories are made one breakfast at a time.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank. Member FDIC.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Westo Beer is your local brewery, family-friendly and open year-round with weekly specials on events and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our brick oven. Find out more at our tap room in West Okoboji and at westobeer.com. Cheers!
You're just in time for set number 3. First set, 25-21 in favor of Sheldon. Set number 2, 25-23 after a fantastic comeback from Okoboji. Sheldon strikes first to begin set number 3. Nice spin from Jaya Paulson. It's 1-0. Serving now is Jada Kamstra. On the floor for the Pioneers, I see Plotty, I see Meyer, gets a touch there. I see Celeste Voss, also Kylan Loken, who just got that last return there. Out there with Karunda and one more. That being Alexa Christoffels. It's 2-0. It is Cowboy night over for the home student section. Looks like the Pioneers possibly did not bring a specific theme tonight. Came in all Okoboji gear. I think that's just fine tonight, supporting the Pioneers. 2-1 going out of bounds. Last touched by Van Holland. Okoboji able to tighten things up at that last set at about the 15-point mark. They needed to. That front three's played really well, but they did a great job shooting down Van Holland, who got the last touch there. Nice fake out. I thought myself that they were going to go back to Van Holland. Paulson's eyes followed as if she was going to divvy up the assist instead, kept it for herself, and the lefty killed it dead to center. 3-1. Sudbeck keeps it fair. DeVos. Lehman to the corner and gets another point awarded for Okoboji. 3-2, Okoboji down by 1, and we're going to have some substitutions. Looks like Loken comes out. Jensen comes in to serve. Jensen from the right side takes a 4-step hop on her serve. And Lehman, right over center court, will just go outside the out-of-bounds line. 4-2. kudos to the officials tonight, both the judges in blue, but also the line judges volunteering their time tonight. We are very appreciative of them, and we need more refs, of course. You can apply to be a ref online, and you can recommend referees as well. We have so many great ones in the state of Iowa and also in Minnesota, but I do know that numbers are low and definitely will be needing more and more. 5-2. Jaya Paulson is serving for the O-Rabs. Orange and black, wearing the white tonight. Okoboji in the maroon. Goes up, sets up the block, goes through the fingers, still battling Lehman. Interference. And Okoboji will get the score. It's 5-3. Okoboji outside. To the outside line and gonna go in favor of the O-Rabs. Wow, Paulson has been really good this set so far. She's been really good earlier, but she's made the most of her night so far in this third set early. It's 6-3. Setting up from Jensen. Christoffels is there. Down low with a dig is Meyer. DeVos returns. Sets up defense. Goes high. Outside to Jensen. Jensen down to Lehman. Lehman awaits it. And going to be going in favor of Okoboji as it goes off the net. 6-4. Thank you so much, Okoboji Community Schools, MHR Insurance, as well as Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons for sponsoring our coverage tonight and all season long. DeVos gets a kill. Another tonight. I think she's at 6. 6 at least from my numbers. It's 6-5. Sheldon leads. Okoboji is coming from behind. Lehman keeps her feet on the ground and just over the line. Lehman a few times tonight when serving has almost got that no attempt ace. Just a dead looker towards the back line, but just hasn't been able to get the call on her side. She keeps going for it. I think she's going to get it. Just a little lighter on the touch. 7-5. Nice save from Jensen. Sets up Karunda, who gets the point awarded to the Pioneers. 7-6. And Christoffels will serve now. Just as set 1 and 2 went, it's been neck and neck. Set number 3. Okoboji down by 1. Still waiting for their first lead. Christoffels leaps, keeps it in play. And Okoboji trying to get it over the net. They've got their 3 back. DeVos out of bounds. Okoboji ties it at 7. You know the saying, sometimes the best offense is defense. And the Pioneers put it on display there. 7-7. Christoffels gets the ace and puts it at 8-7. Timeout taken by Coach Alexander of the Orange and Black. And I think it's that time that we take it with him too. 8-7, we'll be back with more volleyball in 1 minute. Stay with us with Explore Okoboji.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Okoboji Pioneers just got their first lead of the set, and now it's tied back up after a stellar defensive play from the 13, Andy DeGroot, who checks in for the first time this set. Andy is just a freshman and will serve now. It's 8-8. Christoffels sets up DeVos, who gets a kill. Another kill for DeVos. It's 9-8. Wanted to go over the Okoboji volleyball schedule and what to expect for them coming up. Let me get to my spot here. So tonight they're at the home of the Orange and Black. DeVos, no, rather that was Loken outside. Denied at the net. Okoboji in their next matchup on the 2nd of October. They will travel to Central Lyon. Take on the Lions over there. That will begin at 7:15. And then there will be a Esterville Lincoln Central tournament on Saturday, October 4th, including the Midgets. Looks like the E-Hawks are going to be there. GTRA, Harris Lake Park, Martin County West will be there. So will Spirit Lake and Sheldon. Okoboji then returns to play at the home of the Pioneers on Tuesday, October 7th against Rock Valley. That's going to be another good matchup. Then they're back on the road on the 9th against Boyd and Hull. And then they close the regular season against a top 10 ranked MOC Floyd Valley volleyball program at the home of the Dutch. Let's put our eyes back on the court here. It's 11-9 in favor of Sheldon. Sheldon's going to have Kamstra serve in just a moment here. Kamstra behind the line without a hop. Meyer, I think late on the touch, will go out of bounds, 12-9. Sheldon is 10-12 in regular season play heading into tonight's contest. 0-2 in conference play in the Siouxland. Okoboji, pretty similar, 12-8 in regular season play and 0-3 in conference play. (13-9). Sheldon has taken the last 5 points. That timeout has worked well from Coach Alexander of Sheldon. Joining her bench is Coach Nichols and Coach Stafferin. And Okoboji's head coach is Ashley Lindquist. And the one assistant I have tonight is Coach Ben Christoffels. But I do believe there's another that I just do not have listed. I apologize for that. At the line, another kill again. Van Beek strikes, 14-10. A lot of power up front for Sheldon. Okoboji's done their best to defend that front three. And they've kept with them, 14-10. Trying to build that wall, and they'll get through them. That time it's Allie Lang getting a kill. And now Coach Lindquist will call a timeout. Okoboji's in a very similar spot to where they were when they put on a 7-point comeback in set number 2. Can they do the same? It's 15-10. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with more volleyball right after this with Explore Okoboji.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
And in the commercial break, Sheldon and their fan section has really started to come alive. Heard something similar to what the Cyclones do in Ames and Jack Trice and Hilton with an ORAB power chant from both sides. Sounding out the gymnasium. It is 15-11. Okoboji just got the serve back, and they'll lose it. Coming out of Coach Lindquist's timeout. 16-11. Can Okoboji put together another comeback? Both of these teams saw each other at the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn weekend tournament just a few days ago. Those weekend tournaments in one-on-one play usually go best of 3. Okoboji actually took that series 2-0. And now they are standing landlocked at 1-1 in set number 3. Okoboji's down 4, and Meyer will serve. 16-12. Outside. Okoboji can't keep it alive. Again, it's been Jaya Paulson who has been good, but has been really good this set. Sharing that with Han Kamp. Christoffels to Lehman. Lehman is just outside. It's now 18-12. Okoboji needs a spark. Who will it be? Meyer, Jensen, Christoffels, Lehman, Plotty, and DeVos are out for the Pioneers. Great touch just over the head of the freshman, Han Kamp. Still in play. Han Kamp nearly loses it. Paulson keeps it alive. Christoffels outside. DeVos back to Sheldon. What a rally here. Trading blows back and forth. Sudbeck over to Han Kamp. Setting up again. Over the middle. Still going. What a rally. Uh-oh. Meyer went down. DeVos tried to go up. Put both hands on it and got stuck. And Sheldon going to take another point from Okoboji. 19-12. DeVos' hands got sticky at the ball. That was a fun rally there. 19-12. Okoboji with Lehman. Collided 2. It's not enough. Okoboji still diving. Meyer gets the initial save, unable to touch it again, lands back in her area. It's now 20-12. The largest lead of the night in any set goes to Sheldon by 8. Sheldon has 5 to go. Wants to put away Okoboji without a comeback. There you go, Okoboji, 20-13. Using the net to their advantage. Lehman now will look to serve. From the far side, on the left side. To Kamstra. Kamstra over the middle to Lang. Lang gets a kill. Her second of the set, 21-13. And Emma Bunkers is right back to serve. Behind the line. Bunkers over the middle. Corunda touches it last, returns it over with a light touch. Going to the back corner, setting up outside to DeVos. DeVos almost got the kill, not enough. Got to find that open spot on the floor. Christoffels to DeVos. DeVos gets it to fall right in front of Paulson, making it 24-14. Alexa Christoffels will be back to serve now. Christoffels over the net. Off the ceiling, good ricochet for Sheldon. Sheldon puts it to the hands of Plotty, the sophomore, leaves it out of bounds. 22-14. 22-14. The freshman, Andy DeGroot, comes in. DeGroot will get an ace. Freshman ace, 23-14. Okoboji waits. Meyer. Christoffels. DeVos. DeVos will be awarded the point for Okoboji, 23-15. Last touch by libero Sedbeck. Sheldon's within 2. Okoboji gonna have to fight off their back feet. They're back to the wall. Meyer with authority. No. 24-15. Sheldon is at set point. And if they score this, it'll be the largest lead we've seen of the night. At 24-15, yes, it's true. A 10-point advantage to Sheldon. As they take set number 3, they'll be 1 set to go from taking the night on their home court. And at that, we will take a 2-minute break. More Okoboji volleyball is coming up. Do not go anywhere. You're watching the live stream on Explore Okoboji.
This is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist from Okoboji Physical Therapy. I've gone through rigorous training which will improve your post-surgical experience and success. Call 336-8404 and request me as your therapist after your shoulder, elbow, or hand surgery. Okoboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Explore Okoboji.com and Community First Broadcasting. I'm Hank Ambrose with your play-by-play coverage tonight. Producing the video coverage is Rachel. Thank you so much, Rachel. It's been a great addition to our Community First team. And we just started set number 4 with a 1-0 score from Aspen Van Holland. And Okoboji will tie it back up there at 1 apiece. So if Sheldon gets to 25 here before Okoboji, they will end the night 3-1. If Okoboji ties it at 2-2 in set advantage, then we'll go to a 5th and final set, and it'll be the 1st to 15. Out of the reach of DeVos, Sheldon makes it 2-1. Thank you so much to Walker Insurance Agency, Okoboji Physical Therapy, Westo Beer, and Milford Auto Care for sponsoring our volleyball coverage tonight and all season long. DeVos with a no-looker, Lehman with a no-looker, back-to-back no-lookers, and on the return is Lang, who gets a kill. Didn't see much of Lang in the first or second, but in the Third set, she got 2 kills, and we'll add another one there to begin the fourth. It's 3-1. Sudbeck, the libero, is serving here. Look at that. No spin on the ball, just a floater right over the hatch. And another point awarded. That no spin serve has hurt Okoboji tonight, 4-1. Sudbeck will probably do something similar here, right? Similar, but that will have a little bit more rotations. Not as dead as the last one. Great dig from Sudbeck. She's been all over the floor this set. And there is the ever so dominant Abigail Van Beek, who gets another score. Oh, no, interference. It's going to be 4-2. Okoboji going to get the point and the serve back. You know what I was going to say? For how good Van Beek has been tonight, she has been jolly, smiling all over the floor. She's been having fun tonight. That's been good to see. You know, it's about doing the best and improving your team as much as possible, but having fun is of the most important with sports in Iowa. 4-3, back over the line, makes it 5-3. Sheldon will have Paulson. She'll serve from the right side as a lefty. Paulson with a line drive hit. Backs it up for DeVos. DeVos surfs the net and lands on Sheldon's side. Lang returns it. DeVos gets it back. DeVos has been crowded tonight. Plotty, no looker. Meyer with a side swipe. Still in play, 5-3. Van Beek. Yes, gets a kill. Puts it where no Pioneer was standing. Power and precision, 6-3. Sheldon wants revenge from the HMS tournament, falling 2-0 against Okoboji. Pioneers in the maroon, Sheldon in the white and orange. Another point for Sheldon, makes it 7-3. Jaya Paulson will keep it outside through the hands of Meyer. Makes it 8-3. I see Coach Lindquist say, stay light on your feet. Don't keep them dead in their tracks. Nice save from Jensen. Jensen to Meyer, to DeVos. Van Beek, oh, misjudged her timing. And should be point Okoboji. Yes, it is. Van Beek was a step or two behind. Lehman will go back to serve. Lehman without a hop. Van Beek ends up with it again. Lang with a south return. We got a interference. Held the ball. 8-5. Lehman going back to back. Great defense from Corunda and DeVos. Speaking of DeVos, she gets another point for Okoboji. 8-6. 8-6, and we go to Lehman. Oh, through the hands of Van Beek, and almost saved it was Sudbeck. Sudbeck was ready for it. Van Beek, not so much. It's now 8-7. Okoboji with 4 in a row to push to 5 and to tie it. Lehman over the line a few times tonight. She's had an error on her serve. I think that's the 3rd time, unfortunately. It's now 9-7. Lehman subbed out. Meyer checks back in. On the floor with her is Plotty, Jensen, Corunda, DeVos, and Christoffels, who gets the hit there. Meyer, Christoffels, 2-hand push to the corner. Awarded to Sheldon. Just to the inside corner. Oh, and our scoreboard has gone off, so keep track here. It's 10-7. Look like someone stepped on a cord in person. They're not going to resume play. I think the AD unplugged it outside. They're going to pause play here. That's going to give time for Okoboji and Sheldon to talk strategy here as we wait for them to plug their power source back in. Let's thank more of our sponsors. The Parks Boat Club Events Center, Drip Okoboji, O'Farrell Sisters of Okoboji, and Westo Beer. Thank you so much for sponsoring the broadcast tonight and for being with us all season long. Well, this is not good. See over there, they're doing their best to find a new power source. They might need to get a new cord. I think that's what they're doing now. Well, it takes one to unplug it. They'll laugh it off. The judges are going to allow the girls to take a water break. And as soon as they did, it looked like the power came back to the boards in person. Should be 10-7. Okay, yep, they've updated it now. Well, that will be the fastest water break of the season. And at that, we will go back to action here from Sheldon. If you just joined us, man, you've missed out on some great volleyball action tonight. Okoboji has traveled to the home of the Sheldon O-Rabs. 2-1 set advantage in favor of the home side. Sheldon leads it in set number 4, 10-7. I'm Hank Ambrose with your play-by-play coverage. Supporting the broadcast tonight is our video producer, Rachel. 10-8. Okoboji has put it within one once before to try to tie it. Almost mounted the comeback. They're close. Christoffels with a nice serve. A lot of heat coming from it. Saw smoke trailblazing it. Point Okoboji. The ricochet is out of bounds. Last touch by Lang. (10-9). Christoffels. Oh, wow. Great serve. Put it down low. An even better save in return from Sheldon. But it's not enough. Okoboji ties it at 10. All right, Pioneer fans. Put it together for Okoboji. Turn it up. Let's see if they can take the lead here. Christoffels with the serve. Over the middle, Lang. Stuffed at the net. No, it lands. Disregard that. It goes in favor of Sheldon. I thought Lang was denied there, but no, I think maybe double hit was called. That's what I saw from the judge up on the platform there anyway. That was the signal on the court. 11-10. And that scream from the sideline didn't work for Okoboji. It'll go in favor of Sheldon, 12-10. I don't know if our audio picked that up, but that was a screech. 12-10. There it goes again. DeVos, with her non-dominant hand, will lose control of the ball. And it lands back on the Okoboji side. Sheldon score 3 in a row, 13-10. The freshman, the junior, Emma Bunkers is serving. Thought that was DeGroot for a second, who would be the freshman. Paulson backs up Van Holland, who scores 4 in a row, 14-10. (11) serving, 11 points away for Sheldon. Where's that Okoboji firepower? They need it now. Meyer, Christoffels, DeVos. DeVos with an answer. Punctuation. And they end the rally, 14-11. On the floor for the Pioneers, DeVos, Plotty, Meyer, Christoffels, Loken, and Corunda. Corunda there with a block. Makes it 14-12. Okoboji with no seniors in the varsity lineup this season. That does not mean there's been leadership, because there certainly has. This is a mature young squad and has been for the last few years. 14-12 makes it 15-12. Comparing that to the Sheldon side, they have 4 seniors of the like, include Abigail Van Beek, Aubrey Urks, Taya Sunbeck, and Jada Kamstra. Here's a freshman, DeGroot. Librero back to that tall center forward, Van Holland. Scores again, last touch by Okoboji, out of bounds. It's 16-12. Sheldon within single digits to close tonight. Okoboji showing support on their side, trying to get their girls in fashion to come back. They've done it once before in the second set. They can do it again here. Okoboji sets up defense. Christoffels over the middle. Fighting. Out of bounds. 17-12. Sheldon. And the closer Sheldon gets to getting the victory, the louder their support gets from the stands, on their feet. Timeout called by Coach Lindquist. Let's take it with Coach. We'll be back in about 1 minute. Stay with us for more Okoboji volleyball in set number 4 on Explore Okoboji.
Cooperative Energy is more than just your local energy provider. They're a 6,000-member strong co-op that believes in empowering people and possibilities. They're proud to support their local schools because they know strong schools build strong communities. That's why they're investing in the future by encouraging youth to get involved, give back, and grow right here at home. Cooperative Energy Company, proudly powering the community today and tomorrow. Learn more at cooperativeenergyco.com/community.
Cooperative Energy, service, value, and trust.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
Explore Okoboji.com with this live stream, powered by Premier Communications. 17-13. Okoboji's within 4. Plotty serve. Librero. Sudbeck with the save. Outside. Their center mid from the left wing spot, Van Hollen. Goes again. Paulson. DeVos. Christoffels. Meyer. Denied at the net. 18-13. Sheldon is hot. It's going to take a massive momentum swing for Okoboji to come back. Down 5 in the 4th set. There's a good start. Assisted by Lehman. Christoffels puts it within 4. Jensen subs in for Loken. Her serve here at 18-14. Deads it right over the middle. Outside. Over top. Coming back down. Oh. Tried to talk to each other. Unfortunately, Plotty thought the ball was away. 19-14. Those shots to the ceiling can be so tricky because you don't know where they ricochet off to. Plotty. Fighting. Paulson outside. Van Beek. Wow, Van Beek brought her fist. And a score. They're saying last touch by Christoffels and Lehman. 20-14. Sheldon has turned the corner. They're within 5. Okoboji within 11. Need 6 to tie. Okoboji over the middle. Lehman. Sheldon. Lang. Fighting. Lehman nearly lost it. Christoffels, Lehman ran into each other. Got to talk. Van Beek with a light touch off the corner, and Okoboji gonna get the score. Net interference, 20-15. Meyer comes back to serve. With a high hop. Back to the corner. Meyer with a dig. Up high, Christoffels down to DeVos. A score for Okoboji, 20-16. Gotta be tough as nails here. Here's Meyer from Okoboji. Had to go low. Kamstra with a good save. Laying over the middle. Christoffels hits it high. Plotty, last touch. Down to DeVos. DeVos puts it out to Van Beek. Puts it right to the inside elbows of Meyer. 21-16. Sheldon looking to close. Jaya Paulson will put it on the line. Saying last touch by the outside defender, DeVos. 22-16. Paulson. Back up high, down low. Uh-oh. Two Sheldon Orabs run into each other. They're okay, good to see. Okoboji will take the point, 22-17. And back to serve is Lehman, Grace Lehman. Lehman's has had some really good serves tonight, but she's also gave up 3 errors on serve. There's a point for Okoboji. 22-18. These last 3 are the hardest to get if you're Sheldon. Can Okoboji string together 5 in a row to tie it at 22? They've got 1 down. Set up, Van Beek on the right side. Great defense from DeVos. 22-19. And Coach Alexander will take a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with Coach on the home side. Go ahead and take a break and be back to see how the rest of this set plays out right after this with Explorer Okoboji.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Scott Troutman in Spirit Lake today.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
This is Amy.
Explorer Okoboji, we are back. Ready to go here. Okoboji just got another point. They're within 2 to tie. 22-20. Lehman, another great serve. Had to put their libero low. Great defense. Corunda with her best play of the night. Puts it within 1. 22-21. Okoboji was down by 9 at one point this set. Second largest lead of the match from Sheldon. Now they're within 1. Inside the red area. As Sheldon approaches match point, Okoboji has started to put some flame under their feet. Here is DeVos with a light touch. Still battling. Outside Van Beek. Is it enough? No. Lehman is there. Uh-oh. Got to get away. Great save. Again outside. Man, that would have maybe went over the line. Still battling. Is it down inside the line? It is. Sheldon scores. 23-21. All right. If you're cheering for the Pioneers, I need you to turn it up. Get ready, high anticipation here. 23-21. Setting up the shot, cool and composed. DeVos puts it low. Great save. The setup outside with a slash. No. Over the middle. Back to the right side. The lefty still battling. Underclassman Plotty saves it. DeVos still battles, puts it over the net. And Okoboji scores. Still within one. 23-22. Alexa Christoffels will go back to serve. She does have an ace on the night. Another one will tie it at 23. Fans in attendance starting to stand up. The home of the ORABs. Meyer with a save, not enough. I think the Pioneers were thinking to go over the net, but it was just below it, 24-22. Sheldon is at match point, and they will call on Emma Bunkers, the junior, to get the final serve tonight. Defense from Okoboji. Need to see it to save the match. Bunkers with a line drive hit to Plotty. Plotty still battles, coming in low, and Sheldon gets the final point needed. And they're going to tie the season series at 1-1 and take the night 25-22. What a great night of volleyball. We knew it was going to be a close one. Sheldon seeking vengeance from what happened at the HMS tournament, and they're able to do it in 4 sets. We are going to have a post-game report. That's coming up in a few minutes. I think we'll take about a 3-minute break. Not for sure if Coach Lindquist will join us or not. We'll wait around to see if she does. Coming up, we will go over the broadcast schedule again, what's coming up for Okoboji volleyball, and to see what else is next with Community First Broadcasting. Let's take maybe around a 3-minute break or so and be back with your post-game show coming up right here with Community First Broadcasting and Explore Okoboji.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Westo Beer is your local brewery, family-friendly and open year-round with weekly specials on events and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our brick oven. Find out more at our tap room in West Okoboji and at westobeer.com. Cheers.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
It was a great night for volleyball indeed. Okoboji, the Pioneers, traveled to the home of the ORABs. The Orange and Black hosted tonight from Sheldon, and they ended up taking it 3-1, closing out in 4 total. 25-21 Sheldon after 1, 25-23 Okoboji after 2. Sheldon took it 25-15 in the third, and most recently they closed it at 25-22. Okoboji did their best to come back. They put together some impressive rallies there, especially in that second set. In fact, they were down by 7 at one point in that second set, but they were able to come back right around that 15 match mark and get that second set. Other than that, it was too much for the 3 up front from Sheldon, including Ali Lang, Abby Van Beek, as well as Aspen Van Holland and Jaya Paulson, who worked in as a rotation player to close it out. I made the joke earlier, Aspen Van Holland, who I would say would be the player of the series tonight. She had plenty of kills tonight. And, I was saying earlier, like, for being so dominant, she certainly is smiling a lot tonight. I felt like even at the very few times she had some errors, I thought, oh, wow, she really is cheesing. Well, I just noticed at the end there, she has reached the career milestone of 500 total kills. So kudos to Abby Van Beek on very impressive stats. Getting to 500 is a kill mark that not very many see in their varsity career, and Abby was able to do so tonight. She got to celebrate right at the end there and even got to celebrate with a win. So we love to celebrate athletes all across the state, so kudos to Abby Van Beek for that impressive milestone tonight. Okoboji will move to 12-9 on the season. Sheldon will move to 11-12. Also, Sheldon picking up their first win in conference play. Let's talk about what Okoboji has coming up as far as their varsity volleyball schedule in just a moment here. As we wait for my phone to load here, I like to thank all of our wonderful sponsors and producers for our broadcast tonight. More on that coming up. So for Okoboji Volleyball, we're getting down to the final month of regular season play. And next up, they will be at Central Lyon on Thursday. Central Lyon has had a great year, 13-4 as of their record right now. Then on Saturday, they will be involved in the Esterville Lincoln Central tournament. The Midgets will be hosting that with Emmitsburg, GTRA, Harris Lake Park, Martin County West, Spirit Lake, and Sheldon, who they just saw tonight. And then Okoboji returns home in volleyball against Rock Valley on Tuesday, October 7th. They're at the home of the Commons against Boyden Whole Rock Valley. That'll be coming up on Thursday, October 9th. And then they'll close the regular season against the top 10 ranked MOC Floyd Valley School on Tuesday, October 14th. You can find that full schedule online at Varsity Bound. And you can find our full broadcast schedule online at exploreokoboji.com. Getting ready for Friday night light action in Iowa. Spirit Lake at Kemper Catholic High School football on KUOO. Pregame 6:45, kickoff 7 o'clock. Hartley Melvin Sanborn at Sioux Central High School football on Q102 with Explore live video coverage. Pregame beginning at 6:45, kickoff at 7 o'clock. And also Friday night has Manson Northwest Webster at Emmitsburg High School football on Y100. Pregame 6:45, kickoff 7 o'clock. And don't forget about the Iowa High School Scoreboard Show on Friday night on KUOO starting at 10 p.m. Also sports coverage for our Jackson stations as well. You can find the full broadcast schedule week to week with updates at exploreokoboji.com. I don't believe that Coach Lindquist will be joining us tonight. I do not see her in the crowd unless she comes out right where I don't see her. So I think that's going to be it for us in our broadcast tonight. Thank you so much again to our wonderful sponsors, and thank you so much to Rachel for producing the whole show tonight on YouTube and exploreokoboji.com. And thank you to all the support we have from our fans, friends, and other family with community first. For Okoboji Volleyball and for Rachel, this is Hank Ambrose signing off from Sheldon.